Hiatus. I think really with taking a break, I think we had been. I mean, we started Good Charlotte in 1996, so this year it's 20 years. We got signed in 1999, and we were really touring and on the road from '99 to like I don't know 2000. When did we stop? We
2011.
yeah 2011. So that's a good over a decade, and I think we just needed time to kind of find ourselves. Find out who we were outside of the band, and just kind of all of us kind of explore other interests and just and miss each other a little bit. I think when you're on top of each other for so long, you know, um,
We all were like, what do we need? And we were like, a 5-year break.
yeah. So we really did it for ourselves, and we didn't listen to anyone else and any of the pressure to take kind of paycheck gigs or whatever it was, and we just decided that this was really good for us, and we listened to our gut, and then we said when we were going to come back was whenever it felt right, and that's what happened. We all missed each other. We got kind of got together with our families and stuff, and we were like, man, this is awesome. And now we're really enjoying from November to now, just since we announced the comeback, we've just kind of decided that we're just going to really enjoy this. So
I didn't really picture coming back at all. So we'd made a bunch of records with great bands, and working with bands for me is inspiring. Always just seeing how different bands work and getting to know them, and being completely free of having to be in the band, and just being able to just be like friends with the bands and work on their records is really like fun and easy and low pressure. So
the energy's infectious, and
that's when we start thinking like, oh well, if I was making a record, I would do this, and you're not in control, So I think that's when me and Benj, and the guys, we started
about making
kicking it
another record.
around like for a year or two, and then finally everybody was just ready, I think. And I definitely don't want us to make a record if we don't mean it, and that was the biggest thing for me. Was like, I didn't want to do anything if we didn't really want to be there and all feel the same way, and everybody did at the right time. So it was just good timing, I guess. But it was definitely the younger bands and the other bands we were around.
5 Seconds of Summer was one of the bands that we've spent a lot of time working with in the last couple of years. We got to work with them on the first album, and then we got to work with them pretty extensively on the second album. Those guys they're like, they've become like little brothers for us. They have really great energy, and just like being around them definitely made us miss our band, and almost like made me remember kind of on our first couple records what it felt like. And that was definitely one of the bands that really kind of sparked that love again. And yeah, so we definitely owe those guys a huge thank you for just sharing their whole process and their
Experience, yeah, with
experience
us.
and their ride with us. It was like us getting to do it all over again.